for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
Don't forget to like, to comment. Everyone knows how the algorithm works. We need your love and support to continue growing our channels. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bells. Sometimes people's notifications are not going out, so we need your support to continue to check the notifications. Let's get to it. Stephen A. allegedly clears the air, and he talks about Kim Kardashian being an prostitute. I can't say the word. I'm trying to keep a clean channel. And then it was basically talking about if the mom is an imp. So, as we know, Candace Owen did a report when Kim continued to talk about the tape. She continued to talk about the tape on the show. She talked about the tape the first season, dragging Ray J. Ray J would have to decide if he plans to do anything regarding that, because they continued to talk about it. Then recently, it was talked about again, and Candace Owen talked about whether it was true or false if there was more than 1, 2, or 3 alleged tapes. And recently, he was talking about what Candace Owen said about 4 or 5 months ago. So he was on his podcast talking about it. Right here, he's apologizing. He's allegedly trying to blame his team. Are you kidding me? They got to him. Many people said they're making him apologize. That's what they do. They're okay talking about the tape. They're okay shading Ray J. They're okay with trying to say, well, what Kanye did is never way worse than what I did on a tape. Girl, please. They're trying to normalize over actualizing things. Kim is getting called out in regards to the tape. Kim is getting called out in regards to the Playboy situation. Kim is getting called out whether her IPO really is factual information or not, because remember, people were calling Kylie out when she reported things to Forbes. True or false, whether that was actual of her being a billionaire, because now Kylie's not. At first she was like a 900, 800. Now it's like dropped down to 6, and she's still rich. 6, 7 million. So let's get to it. Stephen A. is blaming allegedly someone on his team. That's not okay. You're the running producer, podcaster, whatever. It's your responsibility. You know what the notes are. You're going to listen to the clip. You're having a conversation with your team. You could have decided to pull it, but he did not. So everybody says the K's and the J's are okay talking about stuff, but they don't want other people talking about them because it can allegedly affect deals that they have going on. So if you're being called out prostitute and you're being called a imp, they don't want their image tarnished. Because right now, if you ever realized, and many people probably did not, Kim didn't really go to a lot of fashion shows this year. It has a lot to do with Kanye. It has a lot to do with her. It has a lot to do, allegedly, with her shading people on the show. And many people are tired of it. So let's listen to what he had to say.
That shouldn't have happened. That wasn't me. That was a member of my team. But the bottom line is the responsibility falls on my shoulders. I apologize for that.
Respect. I had a little scuffle with the Kardashians online, man. You want to clarify anything on that?
That was an accident. That shouldn't have happened. That wasn't me. That was a member of my team. But the bottom line is the responsibility falls on my shoulders. I apologize for that.
Respect. A little scuffle with the Kardashians online, man. You want to clarify anything on that?
So they got to him. So that was the post. So let's get to, many people are saying that Kris is imping the children out for money, clicks, views. Everybody's calling Kris out, Khloe out, and Kim out for trying to monetize off the passing of Tristan's mom. In regards to, it's like using a passing as a storyline. What? They're being questioned about the kids being a storyline over actualizing alleged North. And people, I'm sure, are, she apologized, but it's still out there. As a mom, you have to protect your daughter, mind, body, soul, and spirit. She's been putting on the show more, too. So let's get to.
Conservative talk show host Candace Owens has branded Kim Kardashian a prostitute and Kris Jenner a pimp, as we just saw, after singer Ray J alleged that Kris Jenner, the mom, watched not one, not two, but tapes he had filmed with her daughter, Kim Kardashian.
I have to stop it, play it, stop it, play it.
Released to the public. I ask you again, assuming that allegation is true, and the mom watched them have sex 3 times before handpicking the film she wanted her daughter to be seen in as it was released to the public, is Candace Owens wrong?
Not really. A broken clock could be right twice. So that reminds...
It says here that conservative talk show host Candace...
So let me know in the comments how you feel. He did the podcast. He was basically talking about Candace Owens. But the thing is, the Candace Owens thing was a while ago. So did this come out a while ago, or this is recent from his podcast?
3 sex tapes he had filmed with her daughter, Kim Kardashian, before selecting the one to be released to the public. I ask you again, assuming that allegation is true, and the mom watched them have sex 3 times before handpicking the film she wanted her daughter to be seen in as it was released to the public, is Candace Owens wrong?
Not really. A broken clock could be right twice. So that reminds...
It says here that conservative talk...
So what wishes? That's the biggest thing that everybody is saying. The K's and the J's don't want to be talked about, but you're in the media. Let's get to this other situation. Kris is being called out all week. Kris was also being called out because Kylie is complaining about she was too young to have surgeries, or she shouldn't have had the surgeries at 19. Who allowed it? Kim and Kylie was taking a lot of pictures looking like each other. So let's listen to this clip, because Kylie is calling out the mom, and she's saying she'll be heartbroken. Kylie says she'll be heartbroken if her daughter decides to have surgeries.
Sarah Haynes has criticized Kris Jenner's parenting and shared how she sympathizes with the star's daughter, Kylie, during a live broadcast. The comment was made on Friday's episode of The View while the hosts were discussing Kylie's recent admission to undergoing a boob job. Sarah's co-host, Joy Behar, first brought up the topic, which occurred on the season 3 finale of the Famous Families Hulu series, The Kardashians. After Joy, 80, explained that Kylie, 25, expressed her regrets on the show about enhancing her breasts as a teenager, the panelists shared their thoughts on the matter. Sarah.
So that's the thing. Who had Kylie do that? The mom? Who had Kim in regards to different situations? Is it the mom? Everybody's calling out the mom because it's like, are you imping? What's going on? Everything's over-actualized. And then they have to have a certain persona.
45
and look,
was the first time jump in, immediately slamming Jenner matriarch Kris, 67, for seemingly encouraging her daughters to get plastic surgery. I do not know Kris Jenner, but one thing I always took issue with is how these young girls were coming up, and it was almost encouraged as a rite of passage in that family, the talk show host ranted. Her co-hosts, Alyssa Farah Griffin, 34, and Anna Navarro.
So this is a recent clip in regards to the K's and the J's. Kim and Kris is getting called out. And in regards to, like I said, Tristan Thompson mom passing, should Hulu cancel the show?
51, then interjected with their viewpoints, but Sarah again blamed Kris for seemingly making her youngest child feel the need to change her appearance. The influence of a mom. Kris Jenner's a momager,